I want everyone to sit in a prayerful posture. Just 3 minutes left for the class. Keep hands on your lap and get ready for the prayer. Good, happy to see my students sitting, eagerly sitting for the class. Good, Kavya, very good. Insha, very good. Parnika, good. Vani also, yes, very good. Udita, when I'll speak, then only you will able to hear me, beta. I want every child to join because today I'll start with a new chapter. And it is very important for all. Keep hands on your lap and get ready for the prayer. Just 1 minute left for the class. Just 1 minute. Join faster, all of you. Okay, we'll begin the prayer. All keep hands on your lap and get ready for the prayer. Dear God, we praise and thank you for the beautiful morning you have given to us. Keep us safe from all harm and danger. Protect us from all the problems which are arising in our surroundings. Keep your loving hand on each one of us. Now, all will say the universal prayer. Our Father in heaven, holy be your name. Your kingdom comes, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Now, my dear students, I'll share my screen with you. Just a second. Okay, Samvedna, fine. I got your message. Nobody will raise her hand. I know which girls have not got the chance, bache. So I'll give chance to that girls first. Just give me a second. I'm sharing my screen with you so that students are able to see it clearly. So today we'll start with the chapter electric current and circuits, that electricity and circuits. So I want Arya and Arya and one more girl is there with that. Please unmute yourself. Arya and Anya, I think so. Unmute yourself, beta, both of you. I've given you permission. Faster. Arya and Adya. Unmute yourself faster. Bacha, I have to give chance to others also. Fast. Okay. Aima, unmute yourself. Aima, unmute yourself. Yes, ma'am. When you will unmute. Aryan, this one is unmuted. Don't speak. Your voice is coming to me. Aima, you also unmute yourself. Faster. No disturbance. Hina Singh, unmute yourself. Fast, fast. Permission is given to the students. I'm calling their name. If you will not do, Navdeep, unmute yourself. Navdeep Kaur. Okay. One child has come with Papa's name. Raghu Chaudhary. That child also unmute yourself. Fast, fast. Who is speaking? Not to speak. Use Radhika Rani, unmute yourself. Radhika Rani, let me see how many are unmuting. Okay. Samvedna Rakhwal, unmute yourself. Samvedna.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, who is speaking? I want to find out which girl is speaking. The first participant, say your name.
Because
That two participants, Radha, I don't know, two names were there, na?
because it
Yes, ma'am.
Say your name first.
Yes, ma'am.
Say your name, beta.
Ma'am, Aryan Sharma.
Okay, fine. Are you able to see the screen which I have shared?
much heat
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta.
energy.
Others will not speak in between. If I will hear your voice, I will mute all the students. Now listen. See the topic. What is the topic given on the screen?
Electricity run many appliances.
Anya, see what is the topic given on the screen?
Ma'am, electricity.
Yes. So first we will start with what are the uses? You know, your electricity plays very important role in the life of all the living organisms. So what we will do is first is the uses of electricity. So read. Who is speaking in between, beta? I'll find out who is speaking now. Nobody will speak. I'll call your name, then only you will speak. Okay, read now, beta. Start reading.
Electricity is useful because it can be converted easily into various other forms of energy.
Yes. Such as
Forms of
what is given?
such energy, mechanism. We use electricity to
It is
run many
mechanical energy.
appliances in our day-to-day
Listen to
life,
me.
which makes our work easier.
This one is mechanical energy, heat energy, light energy, mechanical energy, where we are using the machine. Okay, fine.
Sound energy.
Okay, beta, stop now. So, what is given? Like the electricity which we are using at home is very, very useful. Why it is useful? Because we are converting that energy in various other forms. What is that? We are heating the things, that is heat energy. When we are lighting the bulb, tube light, that is light energy. When we are using the machine, that is mechanical energy. And when we are using the music system, that is sound energy. And magnet object, like you have seen the electric bell in the school. When we will on the switch, then only the magnet will work and the bell will ring. So that is magnetism. So we use electricity to run many appliances. Appliances means many objects which we are using in a daily life. And when we are using all these machines, they make our work easier. Our work becomes very easy for us. Okay, who is the next participant? Second participant, who is there? Who is the
Ma'am, Aima.
Huh? Say your name
Ma'am,
loudly.
Aima.
Aima, okay, fine.
I'm
Are you able to see the examples?
yes, ma'am.
The first example.
At the touch of switch, we can make an electric bulb glow and produce light.
Yes, you have seen your switches. Different switches are there at home. When you touch the switch, on the switch, what happens? The electric bulb glows and we get the light in the room. Otherwise, there will be darkness in the room. Good. Okay. Other participant, next one now. After Aima. After Aima, who is there, bache? Samvedna. Samvedna. You are there. Why you people mute yourself? I don't understand. When I unmute you na, that means that you have. Yes, Samvedna, you are unmuted na, bache.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Great. Say the second example. Read the second example. Don't take tension if you are not able to read. I'll help you. Read the second point.
Electricity is used to run fans,
Coolers.
fans,
Second word is
coolers,
coolers.
and air conditioners, which make our life cool and comfortable during hot summer days.
Yes. So electricity is what? We are using fan, coolers, air conditioners, which can make our room cooler and we can feel comfortable during very hot seasons. Yes, good.
Yes, ma'am.
After Samvedna, any other girl is there whom I have unmuted?
My Purvi.
Who is that?
Purvi.
Okay, Purvi. Third point. Read the third example.
The refrigerator in our home.
Okay, beta.
Heater which keeps us warm on a
Bache, who is speaking? Somebody is reading. Your turn is not there. Purvi, you read. You were saying I will read. My turn is there. You are not speaking.
And third point,
Yes, beta. Third point only.
the refrigerator in our homes also works with electricity.
Yes, the refrigerator we are using. If you will not put the plug in the socket, then the refrigerator will not work. And whatever things are there in the refrigerator, they will get spoiled. Yes, read the next point. Purvi, read the next point.
It is also utilized in a room heater, which keeps us warm on a cold winter day.
Now winters are there, you know, if you are putting the room heater and switch is on, we will feel whatever cold is there, it will disappear from there and the room will become warmer. Okay, fine. Fine, bache. Samriti Kajuria, unmute yourself. Samriti, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, very good. Those who are active in the class, they will do within a second only. Okay. Read the fifth point. Rohani, by the time you unmute yourself. Rohani Verma.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Wait now.
Electricity is used to operate.
Let us say once again, your voice is not clear. Say once again.
Electricity is used to operate water pumps in our homes, which lift water from ground level to the rooftop.
Okay. Now, whatever electricity switches we are having, you know, everybody is having water pump. That means motors you are having at home from the underground water. You can use that and you can lift that water up to the tanks which are there on the first floor or the second floor of your house. Fine. Okay. After this, whom I have unmuted? 1 minute. Let me see. I have unmuted. I think so. Ruhani.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bache. Can you give me from the screen any two uses of electricity? Then we'll go to the next question.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Say first.
at the turn of a switch and make an electric bulb glow and produce light.
Yes.
The refrigerator in our homes also work with electricity.
Very good. Very good. Gurpreet, unmute yourself. Gurpreet Kaur. Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Maureen, 1 minute, bache. Give me a second. I have to unmute other participants also, na? Maureen, unmute yourself, bache. I have given you permission. Faster, faster. Riddhima. Riddhima. You have to unmute yourself faster. Just a click is there. Okay, 1 minute. Supriya, unmute yourself, bache. Supriya, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Sukanya, unmute yourself. Those who are active in the class with reflected doing. Yes, good. Okay, fine. Now I will share my next screen with you. Now that is the dry cell, simple cells which we are putting in the remote also, which we are putting in the toys also. So what role they play for us, we will do that. Okay. The first participant, say your name, beta.
Ma'am, good.
Ma'am,
1 minute. First participant, say your name.
Ma'am, Gurpreet.
Okay, good. You're able to see the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Today I'm very happy. Most of the students have joined the class. Very good. And this topic is important for all the students. Okay, bache, read the first sentence.
Ma'am, dry cell, the electric cell which we use in torch is known as dry cell. It is called dry cell because it does not contain any liquid chemical.
Yes, now when we talk about cell, simply at home you all are saying cell only. We don't say dry cell, but it is dry cell. Why? Because it does not have any liquid chemical. Anything liquid is not there. So they have given that name cell, the dry cell. Okay, the next participant. I will show you the
Ma'am,
diagram.
I Supriya.
Okay, Supriya. Read from here the electric cell.
The electric cell is a cylindrical device having a small metal cap on one side and a metal disc on the other side.
Yes, when we see the electric cell, I'll show you the diagram, then you'll come to know. Its shape is like a cylinder, long. It is having a metal cap on one side and the metal disc, like disc means just round like thing, is on the other side. When you will see the cell, you will come to know. Okay, fine. After Supriya, who is there, bache? The next participant?
Sukanya.
Yes, Sukanya, read from here, bache. The electric cell has
The electric cell has two
terminals.
terminals, a
Yes.
positive terminals and negative terminals.
Terminal
metal-
only, listen. When we say two terminals, then we put S. But when we are talking about one, then it is terminal, not terminals. Fine, beta?
The metal cap is positive terminal of the electricity cell, whereas
Electric cell,
metal disc
not
metal
electricity
disc
cell, bache.
is the negative terminal of the electric cell.
Yes, so they are saying when we talk about the cell, it is having two terminals. 2 points are there. One is known as positive, another is known as negative. Positive means plus. You will come to know when we'll read down now. Positive is the plus sign and the negative is the minus sign. And the topmost part of the cell, that is the metal cap, that is the positive cell, positive side of the cell. And the down part, where the metal disc, like straight part is there down, that is the negative terminal of the cell. Okay, Sukanya, thank you very much, bache. Now other participant, 1 minute. I will unmute other students also. Bhumika Baloria, unmute yourself. Bhumika Baloria. Unmute,
Yes,
bache.
ma'am.
Very good. Okay, Pujnik, unmute yourself. Pujnik.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Bhumika, Pujnik. Tanya, unmute yourself. Good. My students have become smart.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta. Okay, fine. Bhumika Baloria, now your turn is there. So read from here the positive terminal of electric cell.
Positive terminal of the electric cell, whereas metal disc is the negative terminal of the electric cell.
So, wait. Fourth paragraph, the positive terminal of electric cell is marked. Read from here.
The positive terminal of electric cell is marked plus and the negative terminal of the electric cell is marked minus.
So you
The
are able
electric
to see
cell
plus and minus, na bache? Plus and minus signs are also given. Because you know plus and minus, you don't know positive and negative. So positive is plus and the negative is the minus. Okay, read now the next line.
The electric cell produces electricity from the chemicals stored inside it. When all the chemicals in the electric cell are used up, the electric cell stops producing electricity. Ordinary electric cells cannot be recharged.
Charge. Now you know whatever cells we are using, once the cells are not working, we throw that cells and then we put the new cells. Why? Because the chemicals which are stored in the cell that are being used. Okay, bache, voice should not come to me. No disturbance I want. Just 1 minute. I will show you the diagram of electric cell. Just 1 minute. Okay, fine. The next participant,
Mama,
Pujnik, you are there, I think so.
yes, ma'am.
So this is the diagram of the dry cell. We have done now recently only about dry cell. So Pujnik, read the first topmost point of the this not round structure is there now, which we call the
Positive terminal.
very good. And the down part, bottom part, where I put my cursor.
Negative terminal.
Yes, so the upper part of the cell is known as positive terminal and the down part of the cell is known as negative terminal. Okay, fine. Okay, just read this. What is the name written here? Repeat after me. Manganese dioxide. What is written?
Manganese dioxide.
Okay, MnO2. What is the symbol of manganese dioxide?
MnO2.
This is the manganese dioxide, the chemical which is present there. And they have given carbon electrode. Okay. And here down they have given what, bache? This
Zinc
casing.
casing.
Anode. These word cathode, anode, you will study in higher classes. But here you have to know about positive terminal, negative terminal. Are you able to see one more word in between positive and zinc casing?
Protective covering.
Covering. So whatever cell we are using, they are having a cover on it. Very good, Pujnik. After Pujnik, whom I have unmuted? Say your name. After Pujnik, whom I have unmuted? But faster you have to speak, na? Then we have to find out. Tanya Chaudhary,
Yes, ma'am.
but say na, I have unmuted you. Okay, by that time, Pavni, you also unmute yourself. Good. Both are attentive in the class. Okay, Tanya. Now see here. Below manganese dioxide, there is one more word written. What is that word?
Separator.
Yes, separator. That means the separator is there who is separating these two chemicals, manganese dioxide and the ammonium chloride. Repeat after me. Below separator is the ammonium chloride. What is that? Hey, beta.
Separator is the ammonium.
No. Manganese is on the top, separator is in the center, and down is the ammonium chloride. What is down?
Ammonium chloride.
Yes. So we have to study here that a dry cell is there. It is having on the top. What is there on the top, beta? Which terminal?
Positive terminal.
Very good. And down which terminal?
Negative terminal.
Very good. And the outer part, a particular covering is there. What we call that covering?
Protective covering.
Very good. Very good. So after Tanya, I have unmuted. I think so. Pavni, I have unmuted you. So please repeat the chemical which is present in the dry cell. I put my cursor there. You are able to see my cursor?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, say that name.
Ma'am,
Manganese dioxide. Repeat after me. Manganese dioxide.
dioxide.
Okay, the symbol is MnO2. What is the symbol?
MnO2.
Very good. And down one more is there. What is that? Ammonium chloride.
Ammonium chloride.
Very good. And the symbol is? Are you able to see the? Yeah, read that.
NH4C1.
NH4Cl. Cl. Okay.
Okay,
So I think so all have understood about this dry cell diagram. Okay, fine. Adya Sharma, unmute yourself. Adya Sharma. Unmute faster, bache, faster. Permission is given to you. Nimrat, unmute yourself. Nimrat.
Yes, ma'am.
Faster, bache, faster. It has to be within a second. Okay, Ashley, unmute yourself. Ashley Kajuria.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Just give me a second. so that yourself. Faster,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. One child has come with Papa's name, Umesh Gupta. Unmute yourself. Okay? Unmute yourself faster. Very good. Advita,
Yes, ma'am.
Advita. This child whose Papa's name is there, na bachcha, disturbance should not be there. Okay, no disturbance. Advita, unmute yourself.
Ma'am, mute Supriya.
Okay, fine. Supriya, mute yourself, bache. Supriya, mute yourself. Okay, fine. Now disturbance should not be there. Then I will mute all the students.
Yes, ma'am.
Disturbance na 1 minute. Wait. Give me a second, beta. So we have done about dry cell and the diagram you all have seen. Now we'll come to the
Yes.
next topic. That is the torch. And everybody knows about the torch. The first
Yes,
participant,
ma'am.
say your name.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Nimrat.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nimrat, are you able to see the diagram of the torch bulb?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bache. So can you see down last part? What is the word written?
Yes, ma'am. Terminal.
Yes, now only you have done in the dry cell, na? Every
Yes, ma'am.
electric object which we are using is having two terminals. That's why it is not written terminal, it is written terminals, positive and the
Okay,
negative.
ma'am.
So how many terminals are there? Again, somebody is speaking in between. What is there now? Say, beta.
Ma'am, glass mount.
Yes, glass mount means whenever you see the bulb, the outer covering is made of glass. So we call it glass mount. Fine. Above glass mount, what is there?
Ma'am, filament.
Yes, whenever we see a bulb, nowadays we are seeing the other type of bulbs which we are using. So the previous bulbs which we were using, now in the torch also what we are using, they are having a filament, a wire which is very delicate. If this wire is broken, then the bulb will not glow. Bulb will not work. Okay. Fine. The next participant after Nimrat.
Ma'am, Ashley.
Ashley.
Yes, ma'am.
Above filament,
Yes,
what is
ma'am.
there, beta?
Ma'am, bulb.
Are you able to see the fainted outer covering of the bulb?
Yes, ma'am.
Na? That's you are able to see, na? So that is bulb. So above the bulb, what is there?
Ma'am, support wires.
That means whatever filament is there, with that two support wires are there. So whatever, if you are having this type of bulb at home, na, or next time in the class, I will show you this type of bulb and I will teach you this filament and the wires. Okay. So with the filament, the support wires are there and you are able to see they are connecting down. Down there, that connection is going inside till the terminals. Then only the bulb will glow. Understood? So repeat again,
Okay,
bache, the names. What was the first name
Ma'am,
on the top?
Support wires.
Second name?
Bulb.
Third name?
Filament.
Then the fourth name?
Glass.
Yes, after
Glass
filament?
mount.
Yes, the
Glass
covering.
mount.
Then what is the next one?
Terminals. Terminal.
Terminals. Very good. So all have understood. How many terminals we are having in the electric circuit?
2.
Yes, which are that? Say beta.
Positive and negative.
Positive and the negative. Very good.
And negative.
Very good. Who is the next participant now?
Ma'am, Udita.
Udita.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. But you all
Udita.
will get the chance. Whom I have unmuted, no, all will get. Just wait. So, Udita, please read the first sentence about the left.
The small electric bulb which produce light when a torch is switched on is called a torch bulb.
So, whatever torch we are having, everybody knows it is having a switch. When we will on that switch, then only the torch will work. Otherwise, the bulb will not glow. Okay, the next participant.
Ma'am, Advita. Ma'am, I.
Advita, very good, bache. Say the first point given there for the torch bulb.
Yes, ma'am. The torch bulb consists of small glass bulb fixed on a metal case. Inside the glass bulb, there is a very thin wire fixed between two thick wires.
You have seen that thick wire, very thin wire. You
Yes.
have seen. I call that filament. Okay. So the torch bulb is
Yes.
there. It is made of glass, and in that very thin wire is there. And in between the two thick wires, outside you have seen two supporting wires were there. So inside the supporting wires, a very delicate wire is there, which we call it filament. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Next participant, any other is there?
Excuse,
Yes,
excuse
bache.
me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of potential?
Potential.
Yes, ma'am.
What type of work that thing is doing, bache? What type of energy that thing is using, and that is known as potential.
Okay, ma'am.
Rimsha, unmute yourself. Rimsha. Faster, faster. Vidhi Khajuria, unmute yourself, bache. Vidhi Khajuria.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Those are attentive in the class now. Within a second, they are unmuting themselves. Okay, bache, read the second point.
Ma'am, the thin wire inside the body is called filament. Filament of the bulb. Filament is usually made of very thin
Tungsten wire. Tungsten wire is a wire which is very strong, and if that type of wire is not used, then the bulbs which you are using will not glow. Okay? Read bache, the
Okay,
next
ma'am.
line.
It is filament of the bulb which glow when the electricity from cell is passed through it.
Very good. Very good, Vidhi. So they are saying very thin wire, which we were saying is a very delicate wire. That is called the filament of the bulb. And it is having a very thin tungsten wire, a strong wire which allow that bulbs to glow. And then only electricity pass into that and the bulb is able to glow. Akriti Chaudhary, unmute yourself. Faster, bache, faster. I want quick response. Time is running. You are having other classes also, na? Okay, Arohi Jambal. Arohi Jambal. Okay, Chanpreet, very happy to see you today. 1 minute after such a long time. 1 minute. Chanpreet, unmute yourself, beta. Unmute yourself. Faster, faster, Chanpreet. I'm waiting for you. Chanpreet Kaur. Unmute yourself. She is not unmuting, so we will not waste the time. Okay, Bhumika Saval, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Jagriti, unmute yourself. Those who are smart, they will do within a second only. Yes. Okay, Bhumika Saval. Read the third point. Read the third point.
The two thick wires inside the glass bulb provide support to the filament and also make the connection of the filament to the outer circuit.
Very good. The thick wires which are at the side, they are helping that filament to be protected. Then only they are protected and that thin filament is able to do the work. Okay, after Bhumika Saval, whom I have unmuted?
Ma'am, Jagriti.
Jagriti, say the fourth point.
The lower end of one of the thick wire is connected to the metal tip at the bottom of the bulb, whereas the lower end of the other thick wire is connected to the metal case of the bulb.
Yes, we have said about two terminals, na, positive and negative. So the thick wire, the lower end of thick wire is connected to the metal top, and the down part is connected to the metal case, down case. So that is the positive and the negative terminal. Very good. Okay, Gungun, unmute yourself, bache. Gungun.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta. What happened? Who is speaking?
Ma'am,
Say your name.
Chanpreet is unmuted.
Okay, fine. Chanpreet, say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Where were you? From so many days you were not attending the class.
Ma'am.
Okay, fine, no problem. I have unmuted Chanpreet and one more was there now, whom I have unmuted now.
Ma'am, Gungun. Ma'am, I.
Gungun, you read the fifth point, bache. Then I'll give chance to Chanpreet.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. The metal tip at the base of the bulb and the metal case of the bulb are the two terminals of the torch bulb. So
Yes.
a torch bulb
has two terminals. The two terminals of a torch bulb do not touch each other. They are separated by an insulating material between them.
Insulating means which does not allow electricity to flow from one place to another. So two terminals are there. One is the tip of the metal and down part is known as the metal case. So two terminals are there, and in between insulating materials, a material which does not allow the positive terminal to go to the negative terminal. Okay, Chanpreet, give me any 1 point about this electric bulb which you have understood. Faster, bache. Time is running. Fast, fast. Chanpreet, are you there? She has muted herself. Chanpreet? What happened?
ma'am.
Okay. See any 1 point about this topic? So many points are written on the screen. Fast, fast.
The torch bulb consists of a small glass bulb fixed on a metal case. Inside a glass bulb, there is a very thin wire fixed between two
Thick
thick
wire.
wires.
Okay, stop till here now, beta. Now I will stop sharing my screen because time is running. You are having other classes also. So I will
Yes,
unmute the students and you tell me you have any problem. Okay,
No, ma'am.
fine. Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Whatever we have done, all is understood to all. Everything you have understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
say bye to ma'am
Yes,
now.
ma'am.
Bye everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for the class.